on the other day, didn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like it's one. All right, let's call the meeting to order, I guess. Better be a. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, got a packed house tonight. Okay, first is the budget adoption.
Alright, I'll read these on once again.
See that?
Oh, is this
Biggest,
trash?
it's up there at the park.
General, 532,912, local roads and streets, 30,000. Motor vehicle highway, 134,750. Park and recreation, 14,600, and Cume cap, 3,000. Then we have 500 for Lacey, 107 for edit, 91,108 for public safety, and 5,000 for riverboat.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve,
I'll second.
adopt, I guess adopt the budget, is that what it is?
I'll second.
All in favor? All right, next is the handbook. So I know the one thing we needed to address was the mission statement. And I think we were just kind of cleaning that up because it was kind of, wonky. You know, I had kind of plugged that into, AI to get it to read a little better to you guys. I don't remember what it said, so I'm gonna go back and see if I can find it. Let's see. Should I have this pulled up? Okay. All right, so here's what I pulled up, see if you guys, what you think. It's based on, I plugged this in and this is what came up. Mission of the town of Milan is to serve our community with honesty, integrity, and dedication. We are committed to maintaining a clean and well-kept town, providing safe drinking water and properly treated wastewater, and fostering an environment where employees and residents are treated fairly and with respect. That was one. I guess that was the only one. So, like there was another one. Is that one okay? All right, I'll just save that and I'll pencil that in later, Melissa, and get it to you. The other thing that I remember, you can thumb through and see if there's anything in red. When I get to something, let me know, because I've got an older one that I'm pulling, I've got three of them, three versions, one from January, one from June, and then this one from July. But I just kinda wanted to see some of the changes, that's kinda why I was comparing to see. Page 9, was there anything there in red?
No.
Yeah, okay, we cleaned that up. Page 15. That cleared.
15?
Good, got that cleared up too. 16,
Nope.
good,
I don't see anything else through the whole book.
okay, good. The only other thing then was, Clothing and uniform.
Did you-
So that is, would have been on the top of page 21, I believe. It's, 321 is the code, but it's pulled out.
We can do 321.
Yeah, it was pulled out, but we can put it back in. Kathy just wasn't sure about it, so basically what it is clothing and uniform. And it says employees may receive either a uniform or a clothing or boot allowance to purchase clothing that is within Occupational Safety Health Administration OSHA guidelines. Employees may refer to the town's current salary ordinance for current and detailed information on clothing allowances. Employees of the police department should reference the police department's standard operating procedures for information on clothing requirements and uniform specifications. Clothing allowances, as stated in the town's current salary ordinance, will be taxed according to the Internal Revenue Service rules and will be included on the employee's W-2 form. Employees may contact their supervisor for additional information on clothing and uniforms. So that was kind of what we had. She was questioning this part in the red, but I guess my question, what does the state do? Cause you guys have to wear those. What, you guys get an allowance or how does that work?
We do. That's the way it is in Firehouse in Batesville too.
Is it,
Mm-hmm.
We have,
how, is it a percentage or is it a
this is
set
I'll say
amount?
set amount, yep.
Did you bring one of those for
I
everybody?
did not, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Here.
I'll say that's the way it is there, it's a set amount.
Set amount.
Yep.
I'm fine with that. It sounds like this is a document that will be updated, and correct me if I'm wrong, but is that how you took it, that it's gonna be kind of updated, kind of on a regular basis as things change with the state and
This you mean?
the document?
yeah.
The handbook. And of course, the salary ordinance is something we do every year anyway.
Yep.
So, but I'm good with the set amount. I think what we've kind of been doing right now is $100 boot allowance is kind of what I think we had. And I know Blake, I think he took advantage of that, didn't he?
Yeah, and so did Austin.
Okay. We can change it, but I know that's what they got this year. We've been buying shirts down there at Impact Sports. So, what do you think?
I mean, if you're buying shirts already,
Just continue to do it that way?
I mean, yeah.
Because they say the town of Milan, I mean, I feel like
Right.
they should kind of have that, so they're identifiable.
Yeah, they just gotta return them if they leave, don't they? Terminate or whatever.
Should, yeah. Does that sound
Yeah,
reasonable?
I'm fine with whatever you guys wanna do on that.
Melissa, do you know as far as, I mean, I don't know how we work out the t-shirts that we've gotten or the sweatshirts or anything else that we get, how?
It seems like we need to track,
Well, I
I don't
was,
know, that's.
I was kind of,
Good line, or,
I was kind of thinking we just kind of set it up as, for full-time employees. They get 5 t-shirts, maybe their first year. I don't know if they need 5 brand new t-shirts every year, but maybe they do. I don't know how bad they get beat up. I mean, that's one for every day of the week, basically. Maybe part-time do 3. I think that's what I've been doing for, well, they didn't like, by the time I got the shirts, they were done. The part-time guys this summer. But we had the shirts back. I don't know if you wanna just, you know, set amount that they get 5 t-shirts every year and 3 sweatshirts. think.
In the wintertime, is there something that we wanna kind of try to make them like some kind of reflective in the wintertime?
Well, that's what
Like
I was,
reflective jacket type?
I was thinking that too. Austin had one at the shop the other, when we were talking about sweatshirts. He has a sweatshirt that has the reflective too.
Kind of like what you guys wear?
Maybe like one coat every 2 years or something, or. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know how long those things last.
Coats should last a while, but I
That's
mean,
what I'm
it just
thinking.
depends on what they get into. I mean. May not last 2 years, I don't know, but
Right.
That could be something Impact can probably do down there too, like put a
Oh,
ton
yeah,
of some
they
on or
can.
mylan on it or whatever.
Yeah, they can.
I know
I was
where
just
you're
there
at.
today.
you know where you're at.
Which meeting am I at?
Yeah, ours.
Yeah, I was just down there and they can do all that, so that's not a problem, and they honestly, I think, have the best prices from what I've found. I use them for my school too, so.
So basically 5 shirts a year and then 1 reflective jacket every 2 unless it's destroyed on the job.
We'll call it a coat. Every 2 year. And then the, sweatshirts, 3. Hooded sweatshirts.
Um, For the jacket though, we're gonna set a limit on the type of jacket because you can get $100 jacket and you can get a $300
Mhm.
jacket.
I mean, we'll pick it out, obviously. What I can do is have, Casey send me an email with his options. And we don't have to specify on here, but we can just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only, sounds like amount, fine, money amount they'll get is the $100. And they have to show a receipt, correct? Cause I asked them, how often do you think you'll need to repair or replace boots? I said, it depends, but it could be twice a year. I'm like, wow. So,
We don't get that. We get $250 and that covers your boots and your clothing. That's it.
mhm.
I think we're more than fair with what you're offering, more than fair.
Yeah.
The clothing and the $100 boot. That's far more than I would
I
have
wonder
given.
how they're going through 2 pairs of boots a year.
I don't think so.
I mean,
Yeah,
one a year, I
Yeah.
can see that, cause they break down.
yeah, cause and they need to be
Salt, dirt,
safety,
Yeah,
but, and then upon termination or whatever, retirement, resigning, they return everything. Okay. And I guess we can check with Kathy about the shirt allowance, how that should look. I mean, I can tell you the t-shirts are probably, I wanna say like $10 a piece roughly, does that sound right?
I don't know.
That's what I'm paying for the school, I'm pretty sure they're about the same.
that's a pretty good price.
Yeah.
For a t-shirt.
Yeah, and the sweatshirts, I mean, they're not gonna be much more. So I don't think we're even, the coat's gonna be the biggie, but you split it up into a 2-year allowance, that's probably less than $250, to be honest with you, for those two, or all those things.
The sweatshirts, if you're gonna go with the high vis reflectivity,
Oh, I never thought of that.
you're
Yeah.
gonna, and the jackets.
Right.
You're gonna, the sweatshirts, I think, we go through Granger and Fastenal, and they run, sweatshirt runs about $40
Mhm.
on the low end,
Right.
and the jacket is probably around $90, and then
Mhm.
way up, depending on what you want to get.
So it'd probably be pretty close to the 250 mark then. So,
Minus the boots.
120. We go to the low end, that we have 45, 50. Yeah. About 215.
215 plus the 100,
Mhm.
if you can get on the low end. But-
Yeah.
But again, you don't always want it
Be too low.
too low because you get what you pay for
Right.
anymore.
We'll see what Casey
Yeah,
comes up
Find
with.
that middle of the road.
He deals with several different vendors,
Okay.
so, you know, and I know he does a lot of different kinds of work, so. I bought golf stuff through him when I was at Dearborn Country Club and stuff, so yeah. So I think, knowing him, he'll find something pretty reasonable. Everything that I've gotten has been quality too, so.
Yep.
I don't know. Okay, as far as the wording goes, uniform, so employees may receive either a uniform or a clothing or boot allowance to purchase clothing that is within occupational. Do we just leave that verbiage as is, because we're kind of doing a little bit of all of that. We're kind of giving them a boot allowance, and then we're also, kind of giving them a uniform, I guess, is the way to look at it.
Say again what you're saying.
So the way it's worded is, employees may receive either a uniform or clothing or boot allowance to purchase clothing that is within Occupational and Safety Health Administration guidelines.
Yeah, we change it to boot allowance, maybe only, and then,
So, do we wanna change it from receive a uniform? How about if we, instead of a uniform, receive clothing, will receive clothing. Employees will receive clothing and $100 boot allowance per OSHA guidelines.
what does the clothing have to do with OSHA guidelines though?
Just the safety colors and stuff, and the reflective.
Okay. That's what you're saying. And
She's,
steel toe, I get what you're saying.
yeah. Then it says employees may refer to the town's current salary ordinance for current and detailed information on clothing allowance. I don't think we have anything in there right now. But we can leave it because it could come up, but if it's not there, it's not there. Employees of the police department should reference the police department's standard operation procedures for information on clothing. So that takes care of eliminating them out of that equation.
I also see something else we need to change here. We're going to every 2 weeks, right, eventually?
Oh, yeah, hold that thought. Clothing allowance as stated in the town's current salary ordinance will be taxed according, so that can stay. Employees may contact their supervisor. I think the rest is good. All right, so we'll just change that little bit of, wording. Maybe this, what we're giving would go on the salary ordinance.
Yeah.
Try to remember. Salary ordinance. Okay. All right, which one are you on?
Paydays, 403,
Okay,
page 21.
got it.
Where it
Yes.
says the town of Milan employees on a weekly basis. We're going to every 2 weeks, that'd be bi-weekly, wouldn't it?
Well, you wanna be careful when you change stuff and when you go to that,
Yeah, because this will be.
cause it has to be called out in the salary ordinance when you do it.
Right, and this will go into effect this year. So the salary ordinance, when we vote on it, will be for next year, right?
Yep.
And when we adopt that, we can
It can be changed.
change, yeah. So, but that is a good point, so bi-weekly. I don't think there was anything else. I think it much cleaned it all up. The first 20 times we went through it. Feels like I've lived with this thing for a while. I don't pay attention to it every day, but it's been hanging around. Most of this stuff is just gotta be in there. So there wasn't much to change on. It seems like the back of the handbook. Yep, that was it. So there should be no red in this, right? In this current copy. So,
I guess you guys looked at it, didn't you? This one, there wasn't no red in there, what you said.
I'm sorry.
not the current one,
Yeah,
the one you just gave us, yeah. So I was just going by the June, whatever it was, June something. June 16th was the last one that had some red.
Right.
So, okay, I guess, we just need a motion to adopt the final changes of the handbook and we can submit those. I don't know, do we need to do anything else, do you think?
No, I think once she has them all put together, then you'll,
Final copy,
and you'll vote on them.
Okay.
So once she does the final copy, then we can,
adopt it,
well, I mean, read through it.
yeah,
We will wanna look through it again, right?
right,
And then adopt it.
yeah. So I guess, just for now, make a motion to agree to the changes we've made. We can all vote on that, so I'll make a motion to agree to the changes,
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Lost my agenda somewhere along the way. All right, any comments on the agenda items? Okay, no, thanks, great. All right, I guess we just need a motion to adjourn. He got to do it last time. He was all excited.
Didn't it feel good? I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.